Hi everyone, and welcome to week 4 of the Consume Carbon Data Sprint Challenge. Can't believe we're at the final week already. It's flown past. I hope you're making really good progress. If you're not, don't worry. All the content is there for you to work through at your own pace over the coming weeks. So yeah, don't worry if you haven't started yet. As a reminder, in week 1 we talked about the basics, so why you need to do this, why you need to collect some data, why good data is important. In week 2, we moved on to office-related data, so the kind of information you'll need to collect around gas and electricity and other fuels you might be using, also waste and water. In week 3 last week, we looked at people-related data, so that's primarily business travel by lots of different means, but also looking at commuting and home working. This week, we're going to look at the other data that you could include in a footprint. Now, this is sort of real value add. We'd really encourage you to include this in your carbon footprint because it will give you a much better, a much more representative sense of your carbon impacts. Some of the things we're going to look at today on the video will include things like purchase goods and services, which can be very significant depending on what you buy as an organization. And we sometimes find 70, 80, 90% of a company's impacts can be sat there depending on the rest of the business. So we're going to go through that. Spoiler alert, there's actually 15 different categories we could be looking at in this section. We're not going to cover all of those in the sessions this week. We're going to keep it to the core ones that will apply to most businesses, but we'll give you a bit of information about those should you ever need to look at them in a bit more detail. Final thing we'll do is we will look at actually a carbon footprint tool. So we use the Consume footprint tool to show you actually how you could input some of this data. All right. Like I say, I hope you're enjoying it. I hope it's been useful. If you've got any comments or questions, please do get in touch. Otherwise, good luck.